we are making some delicious and suitable for all of our celiac viewers ahead of Celiac Awareness Week. How does sesame steak lettuce cups with sticky rice sound? Sounds good to me. Caroline Gray, editor of Easy Food magazine, is with us to make them. Good morning, Caroline.
Good morning, Simon.
Sticky rice.
Sticky rice.
I'd be afraid of my life of making it. I'd be afraid to make bags of it.
It turns out sticky.
That's
so
right.
it's kind of when you're making normal rice, you'd think you'd gone wrong with it, but this will be quite sticky. It's going to hold together.
Okay.
So we're going to get started on the steak first.
Okay.
So we have a screaming hot pan.
Yep.
And I have 2 strip loin steaks that I've trimmed of fat. And
Can
so we're
you
going
use
to
the cut of your choice?
You can use the cut of your choice, but you want it to be quite lean anyway and thin because they're going to cook quickly, and we're going to use them to top the rice that's going to go in these lettuce cups. So it's perfect for kind of like summer entertaining and all.
Okay,
So into the marinade, we have 3 tablespoons of tamari.
Could you not get today? Tamari. No, this is free, by the way. This is just all extra.
This is cook and a laugh.
What is tamari?
Tamari is kind of like a... We're done here.
And it's over to you, Anna. Let's throw the ball with the sports.
Enjoy.
What is tamari, anyway?
So tamari it's kind of like a gluten-free soy sauce. So it has pretty much the same texture, or the same taste of soy, there's no wheat, there's no barley in it. So there was tamari, there was a bit of water in there, honey.
Garlic.
Garlic, ginger,
Beautiful.
and then just a tad of toasted sesame oil.
Okay, so plenty going on in there.
Plenty going on. Just
and you're going to marinate the steak.
So marinate the steak, so just pour it, half of it right over the steak, and then we're going to just save a little bit for a dipping sauce.
Ooh,
Fancy.
So how long ideally to marinate?
So at least half an hour. Again, these are kind of lean steaks, so they should absorb the flavor quite quickly.
Okay.
But so say that marinates.
So at least a half an hour, but
the
longer the better.
Half an hour, the longer the better. See, these ones here I was marinating overnight.
These are going to sizzle, Mama, when you throw them on the pan. They're screaming hot.
Oh, here we go. So a little bit of oil.
Okay.
And
you're going to flash fry these bad boys.
Here we go. Sizzle time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. When you have a smell of the tamari in the studio tonight.
Delish. So those are going to cook just for like 2 to 3 minutes per side.
Okay.
So we'll let them cook, then we're going to take them off and let them rest for a bit. And
you just looking to sear them?
Just kind of sear them in. It's, to be honest, when they're resting under a bit of tin foil for, say, about like 10 minutes or so, that's when they're going to keep cooking. They're going to be nice and tender.
Cool. Okay.
So with the rice, so sushi rice, you know, a lot of rice when you cook it, it's kind of 2 to 1. So if you have 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water.
Yeah.
Sushi rice is more or less 1 to 1.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to get it right in the pan. So that was, say, about 2 cups of rice.
And pardon my ignorance, Caroline, is that called sushi rice?
It is actually called sushi rice. So you can get this. I'd say some large like grocery stores will have it, but I got this just
in your favorite Asian superstore.
Exactly, just in your local Asian shop. I mean, there's tons of it, so can't go wrong. So just that, we're going to bring it up to a boil, and then...
Man, that's smoking, baby.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
So why is that rice different? Why could you not use like a long grain or a basmati rice?
Well, sushi rice is just nice and sticky, so it's going to be perfect for this just in that it's going to hold together. You could use a basmati, and that will stick nicely if you don't rinse it. So with sushi rice, you want to rinse it, honestly, about like 2 or 3 times until the water runs clear, and that's going to remove a lot of the starches before you cook it.
That is important, isn't it?
It is.
Because you see a lot of chefs using that, and they literally rinse the rice clean 3 times.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to take these off and just let them rest.
You can just give them to me over here, and I'll look after them very nicely.
So, and they will have had some nice browning.
So they're just going to rest there.
So they're just going to rest for about 10 minutes. We'll just cover that, and then we're going to use the rest of the marinade and make a bit of a... This is where the sticky sauce comes in.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because of the honey in there, it's going to just reduce down nicely.
And you're deglazing the pan. You're taking all that.
Deglazing the pan. That's the thing.
Crispy bits from the steak that are in the pan.
Exactly. And then we're going to add a few spring onions to that.
Yeah.
Let that cook up. So
and is this traditionally served with lettuce cups, or is this your twist on it?
You can kind of serve it with anything. To be honest, if you just had the rice and the steak and the sauce, it's a great dinner on its own. But this is some nice, like, kind of summer entertaining for you know, these beautiful days.
Food.
It's exactly party
like
food.
Today, it's so gorgeous
out there.
It's so
gorgeous out. You want a bit of a
maybe
tamari.
Maybe tomorrow, as they say in Derry.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
So here, the rice, this is the rice when it's, say, going to be nice and
Tell
cooked.
you what,
so
that sticky rice there
it's
now, isn't
very
it?
sticky.
Huh?
So that's, but again, it's going to be nice. It's going to kind of hold everything together.
So when you're cooking that rice,
Yeah.
how long are you cooking that rice for?
This will take about, so you want to bring it up to a boil.
And then simmer.
And then simmer. So turn the heat down, put a lid on, and that'll take about like 15, 20 minutes.
And you're waiting until all the water's pretty much gone on.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is you need to start fluffing it around to keep
Okay.
it nice and cool.
Okay.
So we're going to just put this sauce in here, and that'll just kind of, we'll serve that on top of the steak. Yeah. So I'm going to let that steak continue resting
Okay, will I
anyway.
get this out of your way?
Yes, please.
Well, when I say out of your way, put it closer to where I stand.
I'm sure we'll be seeing that again.
Yeah.
So then we're just going to slice this steak
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Oh, that's pink,
thin.
isn't it?
It's nice and pink. Yeah, that's it. Do you want it to be nice and tender? I mean, sure, you can cook it like, any degree of
temperature you
doneness you
want,
want.
yeah.
But when it's nice and tender, it's going to just, it suits these sort
It's
of.
gonna melt in your mouth.
It's going to melt in
Caroline.
your mouth.
We're killed for time. Let's
Here
get
we
this bad
go.
boy
Here
together.
we go.
I'm
So
hungry.
let's take a little lettuce cup here. So a bit of sticky rice,
And a bit of steak.
a bit of steak,
And a bit of sauce. It's
obviously
simple,
the
isn't it?
sauce. Nice and
You loving
simple.
this, Lisa? Yeah, Lisa's loving this. Shame there's none left.
And then, just for decoration's sake, a bit of sesame.
Oh, for a bit of decoration
For a
and
bit
texture.
of decoration.
You want
There
me
we
to-
go.
All right, I'll try it then, Caroline.